Hi guys, welcome back to Beyond the Shift. I'm Eric. I'm here with my brother Alex. Guys, Beyond the Shift is just a place where we tell stories, resilience, and transformation to see who we are in this life. So today, my brother just, this is a unique episode. I don't know what to say because it's kind of, it's so overwhelming.
Yeah.
We used to go to church.
Yeah.
He's Muslim, deep. But we used to go to church back then, but now faith has called him. Now, I'm not gonna say too much. I'm gonna let him take us there.
Yeah, man.
Mr. Alex,
Yes.
welcome back.
Thank you.
You used to call me, pick me up from church, like for us to go to church, yeah?
Yes.
So what makes, when did you answer that call?
Man, I'm turning 30 years old this year, and my whole life I've known to be Christian. I've preached Christian from that. Man, I got baptized from the day I was born. But the thing is, my dad is a Muslim. My mom, Christian. Actually, my whole family from my mom's side, Christian. Whole family from dad's side, Muslim. So being born in Africa, and going through all these things, I would go to church every Sunday. But bro, I went to a Muslim school. My mom was the principal of a Muslim school, and she was Christian.
So I was saying.
Yeah. Do you comprehend that for a second?
Yeah.
So she was, what is it? It was called SLMB, but I don't know what it stands for no more. But it was a Muslim, that M is for Muslim.
So guys, if you know what's the meaning of SLMB, please drop it down.
If you're in Sierra Leone and you still know SLMB,
drop it down.
What's the variations. But yeah, coming to Australia, my dad obviously, going to a primary school. It was just a normal school. That was a mixed school, Muslim, Christian, doesn't matter. But the high school, Catholic, Christian boys, I prayed every single day. But then it's I've always had at the back of my mind that I was a Muslim, but I didn't have enough answers. My family did not allow me to ask questions.
Why?
Sometimes I feel like my dad and my mom had an agreement where it's these kids stay with me, but they're Christian. If you have them, whatever it is, teach them your ways, but they're gonna be Christian. My dad even went to church. He did. He went to church once, this and this, twice, 3 times, whatever it is. But coming here, he tried to teach me how to pray, but he didn't focus on that. Too busy working. Too busy doing this, too busy doing that. Because Australia was like that. You first come in 2002, because it came in 2001 or 2002 or something like this, where it was just work. I don't know, save money for us coming, yes, maybe. But then as we came, I did go to Lakemba Mosque. I prayed with him once, but then I cannot recall any other day that I prayed with my dad or any of my siblings. I fasted once. I didn't even finish the whole sunset sundown. Woke up in the morning because I saw him wake up in the morning. He prayed. I was standing by my door, opened the door, and I looked at his prayer, and I was praying, mimicking him from my door. But he had some food, and then he went back to sleep. And then and I said, I'm gonna fast today. I told him I'm gonna fast today. Man, I went to school that morning, my friend's birthday. I break my fast straight away.
Well, why did you break your fast?
The cake.
The cake. Is it because was your first time you don't used to it?
Yeah, but the thing is, if my family would have spoken to me and told me the definition of Ramadan or the reason or why we're doing it or this and this, I probably would have kept my fast. Or maybe I wouldn't have because I was an 8-year-old kid. Maybe I didn't have the strength or the resilience to do it. Fast forward now, my best mate, Mohammed, I call him I'm I'm thinking. This is in my head. And also, meeting like a Lebanese girl, she started giving me answers too. Where I'm just cool. For me to respect, if I'm gonna be with this chick or if I wanna be with any Muslim girl, I have to convert.
So that was the challenge you faced?
Yeah, because I'm just holy shit, if God is calling me to Islam, but the only way he's calling me in is through other people, aka my best mate, this girl, but maybe this is the way I need to go. you know, which made my decision a lot easier. But the best advice one of my best friend gave me is like, don't do it for no girl. Don't even do it for me. You need to do it for yourself. I'm like, true. Because then it's like, look, God forbid, if you and this girl end up not being together, you can't just get up and leave the religion because you're not with this girl no more. Or like if you and I have an argument, me and may have an argument where I'm like, you know what, man, I fuck you, I don't want to talk to you no more, I'm gonna leave the religion. Nah, it's like, do it for yourself. So then, you know, if anything goes wrong, no one's forcing you to convert, no one's forcing you to do this. He just goes, look, I will help you with your prayers. I'll help you with any questions you may have. And he actually gave me a couple of weeks to go and research, like, you know, what the Quran is saying, like what's the difference between Shia, Sunni, you know, who is the prophet, what's, you know, why they, like all these different things. And I'm literally YouTubing this, listening to podcasts, listening to YouTube. He's sending me different videos and I'm watching it. I'm like, okay, cool, like this is.
So all the stuff, like you said, your dad didn't show you.
My friend did.
So that was one of the challenges you face.
Yeah. When I then told my dad, like, look, I'm thinking of becoming a Muslim. Like I'm thinking of actually converting and truthfully and honestly converting. I had dreadlocks, you know, and he goes, take off, because it was an extension. And it's like, take off your dreadlocks, okay? So I took it up, but this is my natural hair. So I left my natural hair. But he was telling me to shave my, like this hair and then have a short hair. I'm just like, one thing I said, I'm like, look, if I'm gonna convert to Muslim, I don't need to shave my hair for Allah to know I'm a clean person. I'm like, at the end of the day, I can shave my hair, shave everything's skin, but then I don't believe.
Yeah.
What's the point? Even Christianity, man, when I broke up with my ex, all I saw was darkness. I was pissed off, I was angry, I was just praying. My grandma died. I was praying
Praying with
Christian way. Man, I was on my knees.
This was before you converted.
Yeah. And I'm praying. I'm like, God, like I will go and preach your words to my friends, to anybody, if you just take this pain away from me. I'm like, I will do anything you want. I'm like, use me to with my brothers and sisters. Like, use me in a way where they can benefit from me, or like use me in a way where I can, you know, help them become a better person. Whatever it is, just help me get rid of this pain from my heart and so much. Because man, all I saw was darkness, bro. And also, I was looking for a place to stay. Man, I cried. I posted a video on my social media of me crying. And I had like snippets of my life, like happy lives, but I was crying, man. Nobody sees what happens behind the scene on social media. You know, we just go, edit something, put the good content out, you know, and this is the thing where everything we post on social media is not always legit. It's not always true. People will like stage things and then post it. But then you look at their life, they're arguing every day, they're doing this every day, they're depressed, they're stressful. But as soon as the camera comes on the scene,
they're a different person.
They're the best human being ever. And you know, 100%. So, and that's the thing. So like, nobody thought I would ever post a video of me crying on social media. I didn't even think that. And I was crying because one, miss my brother, I miss my mom, miss my grandma, this and this. And I broke up with my ex. So the whole stress was on me to the point I'm like, what have I done that's wrong on this planet that you're making me suffer like this? Like, what have I done? Why are you taking away good people away from me like this? Like, what am I doing? I was praying and I'm like, give me somewhere to stay and give me a good person. And the person that came was an Islam girl. I swear to God. And I'm just like, if this is your way you're calling me to go or to convert, because I was thinking about it, but then I'm gonna do it. And then I spoke to my friend, he told me this. And then in the first week of Ramadan, I said my shahada and I never looked back.
So how was that day? Like the day you say, okay, you know what? Today is the day. So you wake up in the morning. So how, like, what was that one thing in your head? Say, today is the day. How
was that shaky? Feeling like? My mate was like, he gave me, Alex, do you want to do it on Wednesday or Friday? I'm like, let's do it on Friday. And then because he texted me on Monday, I was like, I got 4 days. So day 1, 2, 3, 4. So that day, like that morning, had a shower. At this time, I'm learning to pray. And then at this time, I was good enough to pray on my own.
On your own, oh yeah.
And then, so I woke up in the morning, had a cold shower, I put on my white gown, I prayed, I read the Quran, and I prayed for like forgiveness, and this and this, and then I asked Allah, I'm like, look, today or tonight, I'm gonna devote myself to you. Forgive me from my past. Like whatever I've done in the past, that's in the past. From tonight moving forward, judge me. You know, whatever I do, that's a choice I'm making to do. And man, I've asked Allah for many things, you know, and now, but since now, all my TikTok is Muslim. Before, it used to be dancing, fitness, running, yoga, this. Now, every slide, Quran, Muslim, Quran, someone praying. Even me driving sometimes, I barely listen to music now. It's the Quran is on. I don't understand what they're saying, but
You just want to practice too.
that's it.
So this is your first full Ramadan, yeah?
Yeah,
So I want you to tell me, yeah? Like tell us, how special is this Ramadan to you?
very. Like,
What makes it special?
one, boy, it's my first time that I've ever did Ramadan where I actually stuck to it. I didn't
Look back.
I didn't break. The first week, I thought I was dying. Headache, migraine, pissed off, not having enough sleep. You know, I was just frustrated, but I kept it. I was even training with my track and field coach, has obviously clients. And sometimes I would train with these clients while I'm fasting. But this is when I knew Allah's real, when like what you ask for is real. I did a session where I had to do 400-meter runs and had 2-minute rest. And then I was running my first lap. I was like, okay, cool. I'm fasting, I have no water, I'm sweating, so I'm losing water. And then my mouth is dry, I'm just headaches. And during this 2-minute rest, I was resting. I looked up and I'm like, yeah, Allah, you know what I'm going through. You know, I'm fasting. I had to do 4 of these. I have no water, I have no food, and my head is pounding. Please help me get through this this session. Eric, I promise you, my second lap, breathe. Third, breathe. Next one, breathe. It felt like I had plenty of food in my stomach and plenty of water in me. I'm just like,
What's going on?
yeah. I'm just like, I don't know. I had some sort of energy where I'm just like, nah. I told my man, I'm like, bro, like you will not believe. Like it's just, it's weird. It's just, I can't explain it. Maybe it's because when I said that, I believed it. So I felt like, yeah, man, I have this energy. Cause like my belief was strong, was high, and everything else, every training session else I did, I always said, please just help me get through this training session to finish it. But this is why I lost 5 kilos in 1 month. So like, but the reason like fast month is not just about the eating. You learn a lot about your body in a way where you never learned about it before. It's like when something's taken away from you, we start to expect when we have it back. So like when food is taken away from us for that, 6, 7, 8, 9 hours that we don't eat, whatever it is, and when we have it, it's amazing, man. It's like you take your time when you're eating. You drink water first, or you drink the soup, and then you start going into the dates and you start eating this slow food. Everything is amazing, and it's made me a even more cleaner person.
I can feel like the way you're talking, like the joy, yeah?
Yeah.
So let me ask you this quickly, yeah? I know in life we all go through challenges, yeah? Either way. So what's that one challenge like you face at the moment? Being a Muslim, then I know it's almost the end, the last day of Ramadan, yeah? Well, you started this month, yeah? Everything. That one challenge is okay. This was the challenge I faced. Apart from the running the 400 meters, yeah? With the faith, with the whole new adventure, everything, that one big moment for you.
There's times where I wanted to give up. I would start asking myself the religion I'm like, is this really is this actually what I want to do? Is this like really, because you can only ever be honest with yourself. So there's times where I've missed a prayer because I was like, nah, I don't feel like it. Or like, nah, man, I'm pissed off. But the thing about Muslim, Islam religion is like, if you miss a prayer, it's fine. It's okay.
But you have to make up for it.
Yeah, you gotta do it again the next day. And then when I started realizing that this is the issue, I'm just like, bro, I have to pray this record 4 times and then 4, so 8. I gotta do this again, 8, 16, 20. I was start getting pissed off when this is messed up. Man, how? Why do I keep, why do I need to catch up to the prayer? Why do I do this? What do I need to do? That was probably the biggest missing a prayer, or literally waking up in the morning when your alarm goes off with the intention to pray or, whatever it is. But then you be like, no, I'm dead ass tired. I'm just gonna keep on sleeping. When I could have just waking up for 5 minutes and do my prayer and then go back to sleep. But then your alarm goes off, you're like,
that's the old you calling you back.
That's it, and then it's just like, nah. So from that moment, I'm just like, you know what? I'm not gonna miss a prayer no more. I put my alarm for the morning prayer. I'm getting up and I'm praying, regardless of if I'm if somebody died. Now I'm getting up, I'm praying, and then I can deal with the other problem later. And even now, when I go to work, I take my prayer back and I tell my boss, I'm like, look, at 1:00 something, 1:06, 1:07, I'm getting out of the shop, I'm going. So I like to pray. And yeah, so, and he respects that. I'm like, good. Because if he didn't, I'm not working every other day. So they respect that,
Yeah.
So which is really good. But that challenge I felt was knowing to get up, and I can't be bothered to get up.
Now now you try to know the religion and everything, yeah? Back then you didn't know. You were lost in the world. So what's gonna be that advice you wanna give to yourself, like back then, like you wish you should have known?
Yeah. I wish my family would have, especially my dad's side, would have been a bit more encouraging, and they would have spoken to me more to help me become, and this is why even when I told my dad, I'm like, look, I'm thinking of this. He's like, look, one of your uncle is a sheikh. But the reason why I didn't go with them, because I know they would have judged me based on my life experience, being a stripper, going to church, doing like this. To be like, I just know. That's why I'm like, you know what? Nah. If I would have went through my family to convert, I would have done it. I wouldn't have done it. Somewhere along the lines, I would have said, now I'm gonna just stay a Christian. Better for me to stay a Christian, because you guys cannot judge me. You don't even talk to me when it comes to me being Christian. It was happy. I was happy within myself. But obviously going through my friend, I posted on my TikTok, and family members like South Africa that are from my dad's side, they see it. They be like, your son. I be like, yeah. But in some way, I'm kind of glad that they let me do it myself, or that they let me do it when I'm ready, But yeah, I didn't want to go to them and be like, can you guys convert me? Because I would have been asked so many questions, it would have pissed me off, and I would have left.
Now you have answered the call, yeah? Will you ever or think or say, oh, you know what? Will you ever be a trooper?
Nah, never again. I stopped.
So when did you stop? Okay. Before I say when did you stop, what makes you?
Yeah, man, look, honestly, it wasn't just because I'm gonna become a Muslim that I stopped stripping. Nah, I just knew this year it's a life that is good for easy money.
Easy money outside world.
That's it. And entertainment. Have a good time, you're young, especially like those 18, 19-year-old boys, it's the best job. It's the easiest job. You can drive, you got money, man. You can make up to 5 Gs a night if you want, This is just one weekend. And if you're money hungry, legally, that's why that you can go through. I'm not telling people to just get up and be like, I want to be a stripper. No, it's not a easy job. I honestly, it's not easy, but now I will never go back to become a stripper. Even me, I went through my phone and I got rid of my group chat. I just deleted. I didn't leave, I just deleted. Just so I don't have that on my phone.
That can make you remind you of your past.
Yeah, and even photos from me doing my shows, it's a good memory of me and my friends, just in a nice shirt. But because I know what that photo is me doing the entertainment. Because even if you get rid of stuff, sometimes it comes back as like a memory. That's why I got rid of my Snapchat. So I just went delete the whole app, deleted my page, gone. My stripping page that I had, I sold it, gone. The money that came from that, I didn't use it. I just gave it to somebody else. Because if I would have used that money for myself, knowing that what I just sold is the entertainment page, that's haram and it's karma. And also I had a good advice for someone where it's like, look, the money that you're getting from stripping is not halal. It's not clean money. Even being a Christian, that's wrong. You know, and obviously I was a Christian and I was doing this entertainment and all this stuff, you know, to get money, to get quick money, to the point I even told my spouse where I'm like, look, I want to do stripping one more year, which was this year. And then I want to save as much money as I can from that one more time. And then that's it. And so like, if you do that, I'm not going to talk to you. I don't want to be with you. I don't want to share that journey with you.
Nah, but it's good you answered the call, yeah? It's good, God, like, now you are in that place where you know, this is the whole Alex, this is where I want to be, this is my calling, which is good. I hope God make it easy for you. So, my brother, I'm so proud of you, bro. Like,
thank you, bro.
Like, the day I saw you on Instagram, I was like, oh, my guy. Because I just remember me going to Bowood, pick you up, come to church. So, but like, I'm so happy for you. Like, I was like, you know what? This is my guy.
Yeah, bro.
As long as you're doing the calling of God, I'm happy for everyone. It doesn't matter, because me, like all my friends, like, you know, you guys are all Muslim, but I respect the religion. I respect what you guys do. I'm 100% behind you guys.
Yeah, man.
So I want you to look at the camera. So advise that kid, or advise that woman or that brother who is going through the same situation, or who has been in your shoes. Ask them, tell them, advise them. What advice would you give them?
Yeah, man. The advice I got is the same advice I'm gonna give people. So do it for yourself. Doesn't matter who, not even your family, not even your mom, your dad, anyone. Do it for yourself. Whatever religion that you choose, either you're Muslim going to Christian going to Muslim, or going to Buddhist going to Hindu, whatever it is, whatever your belief is, or you may not even believe in nothing. You can just be like, you know what, I just love to do yoga. That's my belief. Or go for a drive. That's my belief. But do it for yourself, because you will find a lot more joy out of that than if you did it for somebody else. You know, so that's the advice I would usually give people.
My brother, thanks so much for coming. Thanks you for the video.
Yeah.
Guys,
follow me on Instagram.
I'm gonna drop everything down so you can follow the brother, see his journey, where he come from. So guys, I know we all have our own ups and downs. If you're Muslim or Christian, like the brother said, do what best for you. Allah is there, God is there. So subscribe to the channel, like the video. I'm gonna put down his details, like I said. And whatever you find more easy for you to his journey, the things that he said, if you connected with him, so do your own part. I know soon, that phone call is gonna call. You're gonna pick up that phone call and you're gonna answer to your own journey. Until next time, this is Beyond the Shift. I'm Eric. See you next time.